Hello, welcome. I'm Reverend Kathy Mastroianni with the Science Mind Archives and Library Foundation, and this is our mostly monthly peace meditation, Heart of Peace. Peace is the power, the heart of God. And I'm on behalf of the Science Mind Archives and Library Foundation. We love to share the peaceful wisdom of our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes. So this is on the second Wednesday of the month at 12:15 Mountain, but it is recorded. So whenever you need a little piece of peace, we're here for you. You can also find it on our YouTube channel. So go to Science Mind Archives and Library Foundation on YouTube and subscribe and get notifications. And there's lots of Science Mind wisdom for you there as well. So thank you and bless you. I'd like to start off. I have a recording from Dr. Ernest Holmes. So that's very special that the archives helped to preserve by digitizing it. And this recording, ironically, the title is Confusion, right? Confusion. But what I love, what Ernest Holmes talks about when he talks about confusion, is when we turn away from the confusion, that's when we find peace. So I just invite you to get comfortable and sit back. We're going to listen to words from our founder, and I'm also going to share something very special today. The Science Mind Archives is getting ready to publish a book called Ernest Holmes at Asilomar. So if you're familiar with us, this movement at all, you know that Dr. Holmes went to Asilomar most every year, and we have from 1954 to 1959. Most of them. We're looking for some talks from 55, but it's all compiled in this book of wisdom. So you can just imagine Dr. Holmes at Merrill Hall or in the chapel, just with spirit flowing through him, his peaceful wisdom flowing through him. So I will share some pieces of peace from there as well. So we're going to get comfortable. We're going to listen to Ernest. I'll share some quotes. Then we're going to go into the stillness. We'll use that as a time to go into the stillness of meditation for about 7 minutes, and then we're done. How cool is that? So again, thank you so much for being here. And good afternoon. Hi, Cheryl. Oh my goodness, from Wisconsin. That's very fun to have you here. We're grateful that you are here with us right now. And anyone else, please share in the chat where you're from, and like, comment, share, because this is all about peace, folks, and we really want to bring more peace into the world and into your life. Alrighty, let's sit back. Let's listen to Ernest turn confusion into peace.
The wick of your individual life runs deep in the oil of spirit. There is one life, and that life is your life now. No matter what confusion appears at the surface, there is always a place of calm at the center of your being. Your life is submerged but not lost in the infinite. Peace comes from a sense of union with the whole. Confusion is a result of a sense of separation. Confusion comes because you are looking only at the surface. If you put a straight stick in a pool of water and then ruffle the surface of the pool, the stick will appear bent. It is not bent, however. It is merely a disturbance at the surface of the water that causes it to appear bent. If you swim underwater beneath the disturbed surface and open your eyes, you will see the straight stick. The bent stick was an illusion. So it is with confusion. It exists as a condition, but not as a reality. The mirage is in your own consciousness. If confusion comes, take your intellect and dive deep into your pool of peace. Through an act of faith, open your eyes and you will see that there is no real confusion. Say to yourself, I know there is a spiritual center within me which is perfect. I am now telling my own consciousness to ward off every thought of doubt or uncertainty, every consciousness of negation. Doubt is being converted into certainty. Fear is converted into faith. I have confidence in my oneness with good. I rest in sublime trust. I have confidence in the good, the enduring, and the true. I know that perfect love casts out fear. Today I guard my thought and speech. I keep my consciousness steadfast with the realization that there is a spiritual power upon which I may rely. I shall turn resolutely to that divine source which knows no confusion, to that spiritual center which knows no fear. I am submerged in peace. I am surrounded by peace. I am immersed in peace. There is nothing but peace. Peace, calm, deep, undisturbed.
And I would like you to take those words, those final words, into your heart and feel them deeply. I am submerged in peace. I am surrounded by peace. I'm immersed in peace. There is nothing but peace. Peace. Deep, calm, and undisturbed. Mm. And let's go into the stillness with those words echoing in our minds. And I just invite you, if it calls you, to have a mantra. So if your mind starts to wander, you can return it back to your breath and back to your mantra. I am peace. Peace I am. I am peace. Peace I am. And I will watch the time and just enjoy this pause for peace together. I am submerged in peace. I am surrounded by peace. I am immersed in peace. There is nothing but peace. Peace, deep, calm, undisturbed. So I just invite you to deepen your breath, to feel the peace that passes all understanding, just flowing so beautifully and effortlessly through your soul. Because at the center of your soul is peace. Okay. You can either keep your eyes closed for a moment as I do some readings, and uh, from Dr. Holmes. Again, this is from our newest Silomar book. He says, contemplation is the entering into the essence of things. Contemplate beauty. Contemplate love. Contemplate peace. Not that anything has to happen. It's a fluidity, and you arrive at the only thing in the universe that can no longer be resisted. That is non-resistance. And here is a beautiful meditation at the end of one of the chapters from Asilomar. It says, infinite and eternal spirit within us, which is the only God, the only power, the only presence, all transcendence, infinite in peace and beauty, limitless in love and divine wisdom. We throw backwards as a cloak every want and need, every fear and doubt. Look up unto the face of him who inhabits eternity and look back deep into our own soul and find him enshrined there, keeper of the gate, the carrier of the light, the eternal good, infinite, indwelling peace within us. We enter into the stillness of that sanctuary where the Lord is in his holy temple and all the earth is still before him. Infinite joy uncaught. Just take in those beautiful words. And I want to welcome Sloan for coming here today. Thank you so much. We're so glad you're here. And if you haven't already, just gently open your eyes. Maybe do a little stretch and say yes to peace. Yes, to feel that peace. So again, I'm so excited that in the archives in a old box, we found the transcripts from Ernest Holmes' talks from Asilomar. And that book, Ernest Holmes at Asilomar, will be available for you very shortly. And people can even pre-order it. So we will keep an eye on the Archives Facebook page. Make sure you're signed up to receive our newsletter. If you go to our website, sciencemindarchives.com, you can, there we go. You can, again, we're doing so many exciting things here at the archives, and we want to share it with you. We want you to deepen into your own spirituality, to get more enlightenment and wisdom from our founder, Ernest Holmes, so you can take it out in your world and you can be the peace you want to see in the world and share more peace with the world. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today whenever you watch this. Again, I'm Reverend Kathy Mastroianni, Executive Director of the Science Mind Archives and Library Foundation. And it's a sacred honor to preserve our history and make it available for you. Have a blessed day. We'll see you next month, second Wednesday, 12:15 Mountain. Take good care. Namaste. Namaste.